Good day everyone. Today we are going to talk about how children grow and change physically during the intermediate school years. This is an important time in their lives when their bodies start to grow and develop quickly. Let's learn more about what happens during this stage. So late childhood is generally defined as ages 9 through 12. Others may call these stages as preteens. Physical changes during this stage is fairly unpredictable among children in this age group. So late childhood, ages 9 to 12, is a stage where many changes happen in the bodies of children. But these don't happen the same for everyone. Some develop early while others are slower or later. That's why it's hard to predict because each child grows at a different pace. So, the steady and gradual changes happening in children at this stage, especially with their increasing familiarity with school, work, and other possible activities, provide them with a greater opportunity to develop their motor skill functioning. So at this age, they are more used to schoolwork and other activities. Because of that, their body movements or motor skills also improve, like better coordination when running, writing, playing sports, and more. Little by little, they get to practice their skills through the daily activities they do. Intermediate schoolers have more control over their bodies than they have when they were in primary school. So, at the intermediate school age, children start to have better control over their bodies compared to when they were in primary school. So this means their movements become more coordinated and they can do more physical tasks with ease. So children in their late childhood stage always seem to be in a hurry. They get so busy with their school, work, interacting with other friends, exploring other possible activities, but this period of physical development seems to take on a leisure pace. So during this stage, children are often very busy. They spend a lot of time doing schoolwork, making friends, and joining different activities. Even though they are always active, their physical development, like how their bodies grow and change, happens more slowly and gradually. This may also be in the stage when puberty may begin. Puberty, this is a period in which the body undergoes physical changes and becomes capable of sexual reproduction. Also, this is the time when some children may start to go through puberty. Puberty is the stage when the body starts to change and develop, preparing for them for adulthood. These changes include physical growth and the ability to reproduce. So we're now in early puberty. So puberty begins when the brain tells the body to start making sex hormones. This can happen earlier for some children and it causes changes in their bodies. So let's look at what happens to girls and boys during early puberty. So let's first the girls. So sa breast, ang small lumps from behind the nipple may occur, which sometimes could be painful, but eventually the pain goes away. So next is, it is normal for one breast to develop more slowly than the other. So it's common for small, sometimes painful lumps to from the nipple as the breast begin to develop. This is called breast budding. So one breast may grow faster than the other at first. This is totally normal and usually evens out over time sa mga girls. So while sa boys may also have swelling on their chest but tends to go away within a year or two. So some boys experience temporary swelling or tenderness in the chest area, or what we call gynecomastia, due to changing hormones. It usually goes away in 1 to 2 years. Next. So sa girls, ang vulva starts in increase a bit. the vagina gets longer and the uterus gets bigger. So the vulva, outer part of the genitals, may get slightly larger. The vagina becomes longer and the uterus, the organ where a baby would grow in pregnancy, gets bigger, all part of preparing the body for adult. Whilst the boys, testicles get slightly larger first, one of the earliest signs of puberty. The penis and scrotum, the pouch holding the testicle, also begin to grow gradually. So ang semen, fluid that contains sperm, may be released during the ejaculation, which can happen while awake or during sleep, or the nocturnal emission, aka a wet dream. So, ano yun sa hair growth? So, sa girls, ang hair will start to grow in the armpits and pubic area. So, ang hair begins to grow in the armpits and the pubic area around the genitals. Alam ko, mo ni siya nga signs of puberty kung mag-start. While sa boys, hair will start to grow and become thicker. And new hair will also grow in the armpits and pubic area around the genitals. Lastly, may start develop chest and facial hair. So the next important aspect of physical development is the change of height, weight, and muscle growth. So these factors are the key indicators of an individual's overall physical progress and are influenced by age, genetics, nutrition, and physical activities. During late childhood, a child's weight on average may be 2.3 to 3.2 kilograms per year. So weight increase was mainly due to the increase in size of skeletal and muscular system as well as several organs. So in late childhood, kids usually gain about 2 to 3 kilos per year. So this is because their bones, muscles, and other body parts are growing. Sometimes they grow fast all of a sudden. This is called a growth spurt. When this happens, they get more hungry because their body needs more energy to grow. Most part of the body grow in a normal way. For example, the liver, muscles, bones, kidneys, and the face grow the same in boys and girls. But some parts like the brain and intestine grow at their own time. That's why not all kids grow the same. Some grow fast and others grow slowly. At this stage, kids also get more body fat. This helps prepare their bodies for puberty. The body needs more energy and protection for the next stage. Girls usually get more body fat earlier, so they may look a bit chubby. Boys have less fat and more muscles depending on how tall they are. So the next reporter will be Miss Moral.
Good afternoon, everyone. So to continue our report about the physical development of the intermediate schoolers, let us now proceed to the motor skills. So during this stage, movements or the muscles and bones become more coordinated. So aning stage, mas kanang coordinated na ang mga movements sa bones and muscles sa bata. So, at the age of 10 or 11 years, most children will have learned to play sports like swimming, basketball, volleyball, and running. So, this physical skill becomes a source of pleasure and great achievement to the children. So, tungod kay much coordinated naman or more coordinated naman ang ilang muscles and bones, mo na nga kanang more into sports sila, more on physical activity sila, mas active sila. And during this stage, mao ni ang source of pleasure sa mga bataan niya stage or aning edara. So, in activities that use large muscles activities, boys tend to be more nimble than girls. So, mas excel ang boys when it comes to physical activities, when it comes to sports, mga ingani nga, when we talk about these skills, what I've mentioned earlier, mas kanang excel ang boys. So, although a significant increase in physical activity may occur in this stage, children in their late childhood is far from being physically mature. So, when we say physically mature, we talks about the kanang physical or body. For example, our kanang height, our weight, kanang atong hair sa underarm, pubic hair, even the genitals, diba? So even nga kanang nagsige na og develop ang atong physical activities, physical skills, pero need pa jud og dili pa na fully develop ang atong body. So kung mapansin ninyo ani nga stage ang mga bata, di ba, gi-mention gina ni Miss Monique, ni Miss kanang Palapar og unsay edad ani nga stage. So aning edad dili pa jud kanang, for example, kanang sa mga boys, di ba, wala pa sila Adam's apple, dili pa kanang bata pa gyud ang ilang body. So even though develop ang physical activities, physical skills ani nga stage, dili pa jud ingana ang need pa jud og more development ang ilahang physical body. So dili pa sila physically mature. So they become overwhelmed when sitting or standing too long than when running, jumping, or playing actively. So kabantay mo sa mga bata, kinadalian maboring ani nga stage. So imo nang dadun kanang very common nga example ani imong dadun simba. Kadugayan na ang simba almost 2 hours ka maglingkod baminaw, and dili pa na sila makasabot ana. So muna nga mag-throw sila tantrums even inside the church, mo nang imong igawas, lingawon, balitan. So imo na doon dito sa park magdagandagan, bisan magpila mo ka oras da dili gyud na maboring, kay more on kanang kuan jud sila, active jud ilaha ana. Kay just like what I've said earlier, ilahang source of pleasure ang physical activities, nga maglihok-lihok sila, at sila mo na ilang source of pleasure. So this is because they need time to refine their skills. So they prefer active rather than passive movements. So mas prefer nila nga active sila kaysa kanang marutawag kanang di wala tagsara kayo or wala jud bata nga dili kiat. So that is because they need to refine their skills, diba? Og nay mga bata nga dili kaayo tigliok nga na kay lampa kay dali ra madamag, dali ra masapit, dali ra masamad-samad og imong padawaon sa gawas. So they have to be kanang active for them to refine their skills, for them to develop more. So from the age of 8, children show greater coordination in writing. Their fine motor skills develop gradually, which may be evidenced by the size of the letters and numbers. So kinipod kanang mapansin nimo ang mga bata kanang bago pa jud mo siya pasuwaton, dagko kay na sila agi, kanang bisan pag circle lang nay gagmay kayo nay dagko, pero kasi kana magpasuwaton na sila sa ilang name, praktisan nimo suwat, dagko ka na sila agi nga kanang di na masibo sa ilang papel. But at this stage, at the age of 8, kanang ma-even na ang ilang pagsuwat, kamaon na sila mosuwat, kanang font size becomes smaller and are more even. They may even produce good quality crafts or have great control in playing instruments like piano or guitar. So ani nga stage kanang fine motor skills, when we say fine motor skills, kanang kuan na sila, like kamaon na jud sila mo dala og kanang mga instruments, kamaon sila mo gulit og lapis, mo suwat, kanang neat na ang ilang agi. So magisgot po ta og ingani nga skills mas ma-surpass sa girls ang boys. So di ba ganiha moingon tag mga physical activities, mas angat or mas kanang more active, more kanang kuan sa boys. But when we see ani sa mga fine motor skills and sa playing instruments, writing, mas kuan po ang girls, ma-surpass nila ang boys. So let us proceed to the insecurities. So at this stage, children may become very concerned about their physical appearance. So ani nga stage kanang ma-develop na nila ang kanang insecure. Kay bao na taon sa insecure nga maguna-una sila, tambukan ako oy, aniwang ako oy, kanang makahibaw na bitaw sila og this is the ugly for the society. So they develop these insecurities sa ilahang kaugalingon. So girls especially may become concerned about their weight and decided to eat less. Boys may become aware of their stature and muscle size and strength. So sa girls mostly is kanang weight jud no, pag makapansin ng mostly sa girls ang insecurities nila is their body, so mo na magkasagaran pag mag-diet kay para mas slim ang girls. So ang boys food is kanang muscles nila, di ba? Kanang hili ang boys mag-gym, kanang murag astigon na sila, og na sila yung mga muscles. So wa sila ana mo na nga murag maka-develop sila insecure sa mo tang makakita bitaw sila sa uban at kanang same age nila nga di sila murag feeling nila nga amaw maninindot sa pananaw sa uban, so ma-insecure siya self nga wala man siya ana. So ani nga stage mo kuan ang insecurities sa bata. Okay, so since this stage can bring about insecurities, parents and teachers must be very conscious about their dealings with these children. So tungod kay ani man ang insecurity sa bata, parents and teachers should be aware kung unsaon pag-handle ang situation. Kung kita insecure ang bata, di ka moingon nga kanang dili mo i-discourage. You have to encourage the kanang child. If you feel like they are insecure, you have to help them come out from their shells. You have to encourage them to kanang be more open. Dili kay ilang imo silang i-discourage, di mas taguan nila ilang kaugalingon, mas ma-insecure sila. So you as a parent and as a teacher, you have to be a role model. You have to help them to kanang imo silang i-shape into a better individual para mawala ang dili man jud na totally mawala, but para ma-better pud sila nga makakuha og self-confidence. So appropriate activities must be designed so that children will be guided into the direction. Children must be given opportunities to engage themselves in worthwhile activities. So dili nimo i-isolate ang bata, especially kung kabaw ka nga insecure sila nga go, let them explore, let them play, let them do whatever they want, let them play with other kids so that ma-expose sila sa ilang environment, sa outside world. So these are the activities nga kanang need nimong i-engage ang bata. So promote healthy growth, dili lang sa physical nga kuan, but sa tanang aspect, mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, tanan imo jud i-priority ang healthy growth sa kanang bata. Give them a feeling of accomplishment, even jud anang small achievement, dili nimo ibaliwala. You have to make that child feel seen, valued, appreciated. Kinang wow, nindot man na. Imo jung i-encourage, imong kuan nga na-achieve na niya bisan pa og isa ka linyahan sa nga ang nasuwat niya, para dili bitaw siya ma-down nga, para mas ma-encourage siya nga to do more, to do better. You have to kanang give them a feeling of accomplishment, that they have accomplished something, that something has to be celebrated, that something has to be that something is being accomplished. Next is reduce the risk of certain diseases. So imong i-expose siya sa healthy environment. So tungod kay healthy man ang environment, mas kanang dili siya expose sa mga diseases. So next is implications to childcare, education, and parenting. During this stage, children are more physically active. However, they still have a lot of physical maturity to undergo. Here are some points to consider for healthcare providers, teachers, and parents. So, ani nga stage, besides physically active sila, they still have a lot of stage para physically mature sila. So, just like what I've said earlier, ako nag-explain, I kanang said earlier kung unsa yung meaning sa physically mature. So, first, so these are the things or some points to consider for healthcare providers, teachers, and parents. First is provide ample opportunities at home and in school for physical exercises and sports. When we say ample, we say more than enough or enough. No? Opportunities sa bay og sa eskwelahan for physical exercises and sports. Di kay inigabot sa bay, anak dayon sa cellphone. You have to expose them into a more kanang engaging environment. Kay mao man ni ang need nila ani nga stage, diba? Kung gibalik-balik earlier that in this stage, ang ilahang pleasure jud is the physical activities. So you have to engage your children to be more active kay mo man ilang source of pleasure. Ana pud sila maka-develop og sense of kanang self nila, sense of identity, kanang mawala ilang insecurity. So you have to encourage them to expose themselves sa kanang uban nga their age. So kung sa school pod imong encourage naman tay kanang MAPI classes, you have to kanang encourage the kids to join. Next is encourage children to participate in varied worthwhile activities until they are able to discover the ones they're interested in. So dili nimo siya i-focus or ipugos sa isa ka gusto nimo buhaton kini buhatan ni mao nay kung ano nimo kay mao ni ang akong talent sa una imo po nasundon. No, you have to expose the child sa daghang opportunities, daghang klase sa activities until makahibaw siya og asa siya ganahan. Kay once nga or most kalang likely nga kanang mahimong hobby sa bata is kung asa siya mo excel, mapansin man na niya and imuha na siya, dili man na siya makahibaw og ani day siya good at nga di man siya makahibaw sa self nga I'm good at this, I'm better at doing this thing, at this kanang sport kay ug di nimo siya pasuwayon. So you have to let your child kanang expose sa tanang activities or kanang different activities until makahibaw siya sa iyang self ug unsa jud iyang ganahan, unsa jud iyang ganang focusan, unsay ug asa jud siya ganahan nga mo excel. So ug asa jud sila interested para mas kanang ug ala sila nimo idong sa di nila ganahan ug di sila mas maglisod bangod sila. Next is develop a strong emotional attachment with your children so as to address any insecurities and social concerns. So kini do not let your children be afraid of you. Kanang makasa ang bata kanang ayaw bitaw hadluka. Develop a sense of emotional attachment. You have to be emotionally attached with your child kay dili na siya makasumbong nimo sa iyang mga problema. If mahadlok na siya nimo ug makasala na imong bunalan largo, next time nga makasala na siya, unsay yang unahon-naon, ala tuson ko ni mama ug unsay yang problema, dili na siya musulti nimo. So how will you address the problem of your children or your child if mahadlok siya mutugan nimo? You cannot help your child if dili ka kaybaw sa imong unsa man imong ikatabang. So you have to develop a sense or strong emotional attachment to your kana children or child kay para open sila nga maka-open up nimo so for you to help them address the issue. So mo ni nga kanang to address any insecurities and social concerns. So kanang for example kung diba I have already given a negative example nga kung mahalok ang bata nimo dili na mo open up nimo balik. So but kung kang imong i-proper bitaw og kanang educate or what do you call this one kanang disiplina ang bata, when you properly kanang discipline your child kanang dili na sila mahadlok kay bawo sila nga they are learning. So mo open up na sila nimo mo na nga makahibaw pa sa ilang concern, makahatag kag advice, makatabang kanila. So naa na sila maka-develop na sila sense of security, mo na mo taas ilang self-confidence. So next is or lastly is since children in this age have more control over their eating habits, provide them with healthier food choices. So children ani nga stage kay kanang mas nakakontrol sila sa ilang eating habits or kanang tipod sila, di ba, makapili sa ilang kanon o unsay na yung mga hatag diha kanang mao po ilang makaon. So you as kanang provider, you have to provide a healthier food choices. So I've learned one time nga kanang baby imong patilawon o kanang lami na bitaw kay dili na sila ingon nga mo kaon og gulay. So you have to kanang ianad nimo ang bata nga kanang mukaon og mga healthier food. Dili nimo ka siya i-expose more sa especially sa kanang mga fast food, processed food para healthy ang bata. So that would be all from our report. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope you learned a lot.